Now, thanks for coming in. I'm going to be doing some knitting today, and hopefully you can see. Let me make sure. Said yep. And I'll have to, can't see the chat for now, but let's just see what happens. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'll just check one thing here. Hopefully this works. Welcome in. Just doing some crafting, and hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can do this here. Okay. All right, welcome in, welcome in. So just working on this scarf. And hopefully this will work here. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I'm in here. All right now. I'm going to try to read the chat. So let's see. Oh, we got Bud Files. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little slow here. Controversial Cruising. Hello. Hey, let's see. Hey, everybody. Let me make sure. Yes, there we go. There's everybody. Hello. So let's see. Sue's here. Yep. Controversial Bud Files. Controversial Cruising. Scott, how are you? And we can hear you and see. Oh, cool. Thank you. So how you guys doing? Just want to make sure I'm good. Doing one of these verticals. So these are always interesting, you know? You never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to hang out, and if anything weird happens, let me know. But anyway, this is my Doctor Who scarf. It's getting bigger. And let's see if you can see that. Yep, there it is. So it starts with purple there, tan there, chocolate brown there, and then mustard. And then the next color is this orange. All right now. So I think we got it. Okay. So let me see. I'm just going to do my shot here. Hopefully this is good. A little bit better. Oops, I got to go this way. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Okay, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Nice. So anyway, good to see you guys. All right now. Happy Saturday. Hopefully that's good. Let me pull this back just a little bit here. Okay. Just a little bit there. Okay, very nice. All right. And a little bit this way. Yeah, you got to do all these things. All right. A little technical. All right now. So let's see. Suzanne's here. Hello. Tampa's here. We have iShoal VR. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it's looking great. Thank you. And CNY Woman's here. That is pretty. Thank you. And Tampa's saying, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a little bit of, let me see. I'll try to put this here. It's going to be upside down, probably. But this is what it should look like. This is like one example of it here. And so that's it there. But I'll show you the guy. See if I can find the guy here wearing it. There it is. There's the original guy wearing it there. So that's what it should look like eventually. And yeah, it's going to be long. They say it's about 6 feet long. So I'm like, ugh, it's a lot, isn't it? Ah, yes. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's been a crazy week. But I said I've really got to keep going with this thing because knitting is slow. Yes, it is. Yes. So, how was Saturday? This day went by so fast. I really don't remember what I did. I really don't remember. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Yes. So anyway, I had a good day. My husband and I did kind of a bad thing. We ate some. We went to both of our ice cream places, and they had this mango cheesecake ice cream. And I said, "Oh." And my husband was like, "I think I want to try that." So we got mango ice cream, which was interesting and very good. Yep. So that's what we were doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see. Yep. So that's cool. It looks like we're going. We're going. Nice. Okay. So anyway, that was it. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm purling. So you ever hear that knit, purl, knit, purl? I'm purling. You're really supposed to knit every row on this sweater, but I like the soft. I like it this way. You know, if you do it, if you knit on both sides, it gives you this bumpy fabric. And I don't want the bumpy fabric. I want the soft fabric. So I did it this way. But this pattern, you can get it from the BBC. And the BBC, the lady who did the costuming, came up with that scarf. And that's what she did. It's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, she did that, and she kind of just sort of wrote it out. So it's like written in handwriting, which I think is hilarious. And it was a memo from like 1987 or 6, something like that. But my daughter likes the show, and I'll probably end up making her a sweater. Like I have another a scarf. I'll probably I may even end up giving her this, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe tough for her to wear this long because she's a little taller than I am, but not really. Mm-hmm. I heard bacon cheesecake. Oh no, no, mango. Yes, mango. Oh hey Renee, how are you doing? No, it was mango cheesecake ice cream, and I was like, what? I know. What did you say? He said bacon. No, no, no bacon. Ugh. Yeah, that would be nasty. That would be so nasty. But you know, there's weirder things happen, right? Let me see. This looks a little weird. I'm gonna fix this stitch here. I think I've been notorious the last few days. I've been dropping stitches. I never do that. Man, I'm doing it like right and left. So it's kind of scary. Yeah, so let me fix this here. Actually, no, that's okay. Just had to turn that around. But anyway, yeah, it's been a weird creative day. I don't know how Renee's doing with her crochet. Oh yeah, that is a drop stitch. Let me fix that. Hold on. Gotta fix it. Sorry to make you guys dizzy. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Lori. Oh, thank you. Thanks for mango. That's yellow. Well, that's much better. Yes. We got Lori's stories and crochet. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I did. I know. So my husband and I, that's all we ate today was like ice cream, which is really bad. Yeah. So I said, I can't believe this is what I'm doing with my life now. I'm turned into like an ice cream fiend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why. I just like, I can't get enough of this ice cream. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of weird. So let's see here. If I can fix this. Yep, I sure did drop this stitch. I don't like what I did. I think I'm going to catch it on the other side. I'll probably catch it going the other way. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. and and the thing is, the creamery that we went to, they closed at 4 o'clock. So there were people trying to go in there and eat, and that just wasn't happening today. You know what I mean? It was not happening. So everybody was just like, nope. So 4 o'clock, they were cleaning the floor and doing all kinds of stuff. It was very interesting. So I said, man, we got to get in there. And so we got there at like 3:30, yeah, right before they were going to close. So that was a good thing. The timing was impeccable, even though I had forgotten that they closed that early. Yep. Because tomorrow they shut down and they're in church. So they are not messing around. You know, so they're like out of there by 5 o'clock. They're gone. Yep. And they were mopping the floor and they had the machine running. It was crazy. But it was cool. But yeah, good ice cream. I would recommend it. And it was soft serve, which is interesting too. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, make sure to click the thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Lori. And Vanessa Jones is here. Oh yeah. Oh. So Renee has to fire her dog. Renee had some wildlife in her pool today, which I think is hilarious. I can't believe I've seen, on YouTube and stuff like that, they talk about animals going in for a swim, but I'm like, ooh, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen, well, that's not true. I see it online. It's not me, it's other people. Yeah. So I just go, okay. but I think it's hilarious, you know. Yeah, so her dog like just looked at the duck. So drop your link, Renee, so people can go watch your video. Yeah, that's funny. I can't remember. Did you post it on YouTube? Hopefully you did. Yeah, I think you did. But if you did, yeah, drop your link and just type Kelly, Kelli, and that will. Yep, she's fired. Oh, you haven't put it up yet. Yeah, like I'll have Renee tell you what was in the pool. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, wildlife. Yeah, it's crazy. And let's see. Oh, there it is. A duck. Yeah, she did tell you the duck. But I just thought that was hilarious. I just love it. Yeah, somebody. There's still a bear running around here somewhere, and somebody saw it in its. I think it was in somebody's like hot tub or something. I don't know. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's a black bear too. I'm like, what the heck? It's too much wildlife happening for me. I just can't deal. You know what I mean? It's too much. Too much. But yeah, interesting. Mm-hmm. I just wish I had music. I don't have music. No music. Can use some. But I saw Scott hanging out last night with all the dudes. That was kind of funny. I like to see like men on the panel were kind of funny. They had a full panel. I was like, what? You and Jeremy and crew. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait, Renee, did you take a chance to say what the duck? Oh. And I say, oh, Moonrose Crafts, hello. Just whizzing by to say hi. Thanks for coming in. And my husband was in the store and texted me to go run the duck away. So Tinkerbell and I went out to get it. She's supposed to be a bird dog. Yeah, she's fired. She's very sweet, though. But I think she's faking you out on being a bird dog. Maybe. I don't know. She's something. She's cute, though. And I think after this color, I forget what's next. I think it is purple again, which is good because I do enjoy the purple. And I'm probably going to take a few liberties with this because this scarf is getting way big. I want it to be long, but I think it's going to be probably a foot or two too long, so I may have to cut back a couple rows. But the pattern, it's like a recipe, and they just tell you what, like about approximately how many rows, to do and whatever. Yep. So let's see. Do. What? Okay, yeah, and LOL. LOLCC. Yep. Oh, so your husband was at the store. Okay. Wow. Oh, so that's right, because you have those cameras. So yeah, when you have those home cameras, like we had cameras and then we got rid of them, and I don't know. Now I'm thinking we should put them back up and go through all that. But we don't leave, so that's why we sort of don't worry about the cameras as much. But when I was working, we had a camera always, on the house and stuff. And so anyway, this is the color here I'm working on here, which is nice. Yep. Yep. But yeah, your dog is fired. We gotta fight. We gotta get you a guard dog. See, your dog's like, that's interesting. Yeah, we need Cujo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny. Yes. So, anything on the agenda for tomorrow? We're supposed to get more storms, so I'm just hoping that this will run for a little bit. I'm not going to hang out too long, but I figure I'll do some rows and then I'll figure out what the heck I'm doing. Let me see if I can fix this now. I do not like what this is doing, but yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can fix this row a little bit better here. Yeah, I had such a bad like I said, the storms have been brutal, you know, so we're just really trying hard to just stay ahead of the storms and get everything straight. Oh, that's not right. Let me see if I can fix this a little better here. I don't like the way this looks. But, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Let me see. Oh, let me put this behind. That's the problem. Yes. Okay. See if this will look a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see. See if that looks better. And I can sort of fix that. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. Yes, yes. Okay, good. I fixed it. Yeah, it's been one of those days, you know. But I'll probably finish this in September. It's taking a minute. Yeah, but we'll get it. We'll get it. And so, Renee, what's your next project? Well, actually, you guys, if you want to tell us all, because I know Lori and CNMY, they've been working on a lot of stuff. Yeah, been checking them out. Behind the scenes. Yep. Checking out the stuff, which is cool. Oh, okay. Still making cakes with yarn. Too fun. Nice. Oh, there's Lisa Knits is here. Hello. And yeah, Tinkerbell is such a sweet dog. Goldens are not known as the best guards. That is true. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lisa, for the well wishes. I love it. And you're making fingers for the amigurumis. Ooh, that's really scary, Renee. And still doing cakes. And we have Mr. Miguel. Hello. And there's Miguel's link there. And let's see. Oh, thank you to all those who support the IBringit Everyday channel. Oh, you did? You mentioned me in one of the shorts? Oh, boy. Okay. And then Renee's working on the dragon and taking another run at the raccoon. Oh, good for you. Yeah, that raccoon, you picked that. That was a crazy pattern. But it was, you know, I think, you know, for this amigurumi, you have to sort of start really simple. And today I went to Barnes and Noble, and there were two girls in there that were pretty young. And they were talking about Barnes and Noble has a ton of amigurumi kits that look pretty decent. You know, they don't look too bad. But these were new crocheters, you know, and I overheard the mother say, I don't know if we can do those, you know, since you guys really don't do it as much. But at least she knew, you know, to kind of pick the simplest one. They had one that was a cat, so it was basic circles. And then the little pointy ears. And that wasn't like too crazy, but they had chosen one of those, what are those things called? You know when you do the plants? So the plants have those little prickly, I don't know. I think those look pretty hard because they were small. But yeah, she was doing that. Let's see. Oh, you mentioned that's cool. Oh, you linked your channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't been on there too much this evening. And then okay, Lisa said I just finished two trauma bears. Oh, those are very cute, Lisa. Yeah, those are good for giveaway. Yeah, and you tell the people what they are if they don't know. But it's kind of like the I would call it like the support chicken, emotional support chicken, sort of like that. Kind of the similar thing there. You know what I mean? But kind of like, but they're very cute and they're small. And that's what I like about them. They're very small and compact. You can knock those out really quick. So yeah, check out Lisa's channel. She's got some nice ones there. And then, oh yeah, the commission. Jesus loves you. Okay, now. Thank you. And then Renee said, I should not have tried it when I started. I think I have a better handle on it. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, amigurumi is not, it's not hard, but it's not easy. Especially if you're a newer, well, Renee's not a new crocheter, but she hadn't crocheted in a minute. So that sort of sets you back. And, you know, getting the stitches tight and all that stuff. You know, there's a whole thing with it. It's the art, of course. Did I just lose my stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm good. Okay. This yarn is very slippery. This is the Hobby Lobby. Yeah. But the color's pretty. So I changed the orange that I had earlier. I had a more Halloween-y orange, but I decided to do this paprika orange. More paprika. Yeah, I like this one better. paprika, which is nice. Let's see. Yes. Okay, there's Lisa's link, and she said, yeah, trauma bears are for children in hospitals to help them, and yes, it's like your support chicken. Yep. And that's a good idea, and they're so cute because they're like the if you remember the Beanie Babies, they're a little bit smaller, so you could fit them in your hand, and that's a nice touch, I think, for that emotional support stuff. That it's smaller, which is pretty cool. Yes, yes. All right now. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming in. I'm just getting a little bit of watch hours today. And got to keep those watch hours up. If you guys, know the routine, if you're a content creator. Yep. Let's see. Yes. Oh, and okay, Renee said, that's nice, Lisa. And Lisa said, yep, thank you, Renee. And then Renee said, I'm going to make some small amigurumi to carry around if I see a kid having a tough time. Oh, that's such a great idea. Yeah, Renee, that's a really awesome idea. And a lot of times, in the supermarket or the store, you see kids having a hard time. So that's a very nice idea. Very nice. And let's see, Miguel said, my half-price books have Ami kits, brand new, half price. Oh, good. And then Liz, sorry. Lisa's saying, good idea, Renee. And Donzel's here, hey. And then Liz is here, hey. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. It is amazing to see you guys. I appreciate you. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Let me take a sip. Oh, boy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, as soon as you go live, you always feel like you're going to cough, which is bad. Yep. So, let me see. I guess that's okay. I'm going to fix this. But yeah, I always go, let me just make sure I don't. I feel like these allergies are really getting me. And this morning, I was just sneezy. And my husband was like, ooh, yours are really bad. But I haven't taken anything, so that's kind of the thing. I'm just sort of suffering through it. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just scratchy. Scratchy. So I apologize in advance for the scratchy. Let's see. But yeah, it's fun. And hey, Lizzie. Is this here? And bee pollen. Tea is good for allergies. It helps me. Yeah, I did get some honey, some local honey. And I found that we have a bee place. It's about 2 miles away. And I keep forgetting. So what had happened was, I have this farm. And I don't know how many acres it is. It might be a couple hundred. It's pretty big. And the people bought it and they turned it into one of those wedding places, which I don't know. I feel like they're kind of wasting the land. They have like this was a horse farm, and it had a couple of corrals, a couple of pastures. You know what I mean? Big, huge barn. But they turned it into a wedding place, which I'm like, wah, wah. I don't know why. I just, I don't know. But what's the point? Oh yeah, I just think they're wasting the land. So they have all this land, and it's just kind of sitting there, and they just use this one barn, and then they live in the main house. There's like a big, huge house, and the barn is like, I guess it's a bank barn. It has a couple of stories in there, and the people, when they sold it, had all these antiques. And I tried to buy some stuff, but they were pricey, so I really didn't end up buying anything. But they had depression glass and furniture and all this stuff. But anyway, I missed out on all of it. As usual. As usual. But anyway, but they waste all this. I think the land is wasted because they have acres, acreage. And they did sell some off, Jeez, I just lost my chat. Hang on a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have Zach is here. Welcome in. And Donzel said, that's funny, sneezing. I know, it was not pretty. And let's see, everyone's saying hi. And, let me see, how do I pronounce your name? Ivanice? Nika said hi. Hello. And I sold 2 dozen eggs today and a goose egg. Wow. And there's Gail Moore from Maryland. Hello. I got some family. I spent a lot of time in Maryland. One of my favorite places. And Liz is saying, please hit the like. And then Lisa's saying, way to go, Miguel. And there's Zach is saying, hi, Kelly. Welcome. And Crochet Queen 2140. Hello. Good to see you. And I made Kelly's chat disappear when I came in. You sure did. No, you didn't. But I have another device just to read it because right now my phone is levitating, so I can't read it well without standing up, which is annoying. I don't want to do that. It's hard to knit and stand up. I mean, people do it, not me. Yes. So Lisa, are you going live on Saturdays anymore? She used to go live a lot on Saturday. But I know you were taking a break for a minute. Hopefully you'll come back. We'll have some fun. I used to like sitting in there, just chilling. Yeah, it's nice. Now let's see. I have to see what row I'm on. I lost track. Probably gonna do 3 more rows. I'm gonna end it with a knit row, I think. I'll do that. It's supposed to be like 22 rows. So I'm gonna do probably 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's 6. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't freeze. You haven't done a Saturday. I know, but I miss it. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Miguel. He did. He sent me an article on walking and knitting. Yeah, this lady was really good, and she was smiling. I was like, it was from what, the 18, was it maybe early 1900s? She was chilling, but she was walking and she had a little bag, sort of like a purse, and then she was just knitting. She had these big long straight needles that look like kind of like these. These are nice needles. I'm really enjoying these, and they're smooth. And I'm gonna enjoy these forever. Forever and ever until I stop knitting. I think so. But these I got in a thrift store. It turns out these are nice. Like I'm kind of digging them. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see. Um, do 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 do. What did Miguel say? There we go. Oh, I have to go forward. There we go. Um, yeah, the article on knitting was good. Crochet Queen. Yep. And oh, hang on a second. And Miguel said I haven't gone live in a long time, but today I think I put out 4 videos. You did. Yep, Tractor Supply. I saw that one. And what kind of chickens were those, Miguel? I've never seen those before. That one you mentioned, I was like, what is that chicken? Never seen it. But it was interesting, you know? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, here we go. That's my problem. All right, there we go. Yes. And then, Zach, yes, sir, I'm a card person. I save them. Oh, yeah, cards. Yes, yes, I got to remember that. So I have all your stuff packed up, Miguel. So I just have to mail it. Uh-oh. Hey, Kal-El, what the diddle? Kelly is live. And Gail said, I like the wood needles also. Everyone's saying hi. And then Zach said, I showed a card in a video today I recently got. And then Miguel said I could hardly read the breeds. Yeah, those were different. I never heard the one you said. That was a weird name. I never heard of. But Kal-El's being naughty. He's talking about our favorite person. But anyway, have you been following that? I have not. It's been like kind of scary. Yeah. But I was watching movies, Kal-El. You would be proud of me. I'm watching all these Lifetime movies. I'm really enjoying them. I think I saw like 3 yesterday. I saw 2 Lifetime movies and a Tyler Perry movie. So I'm doing like mindless stuff while I'm, you know, crafting and stuff like that. Yes. Oh, I get the uh-oh yellow. Yes, yes. And Heller, yes. What am I making? I like the color. So this is the Doctor Who scarf, and I forget which one. It's from like the 1980s. And some one of my subscribers said, "Hey, you should make that." And I actually had the pattern, and one of the ladies in my knit group made it. She was there for like 3 weeks, and then she disappeared. I never saw it again. So I wanted to see how hers turned out. But I anyway, so what happens is there's a little recipe for the colors, and it's like mustard, rust, camel, purple, green, more like an olive green, I guess. And there's some other colors, but not that many. But anyway, and then there's just you knit a certain number of rows for each color. Yep. Yes. Oh no, you don't follow it. You never liked Diddler, me either. He's one of those people. I always thought he really got far for having limited talent musically. Anyway, but I just think that's interesting. Yeah. Yep. 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 But I just think that that is funny. Like he sound like it sound when you call him the Diddler, it sounds like Batman. Oh my goodness. All right, but yeah, yeah, it's a weird story. Very weird story. But you got Aisha. Hello. Aisha's handmade items, and oh, Cicely's here. Hello. And let's see, Cicely's saying, "Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? I can't stay here long. I have to get up early for church. Yeah, good for you. Well, thanks for popping in. Thanks for leaving a thumb. And thanks for the support on the channel. It's always awesome. But I'm just trying to get a little bit of time in while it's quiet. Because Mr. IBringit, I think, passed out. He was tired today. So, but we got to get back out in the yard. But I think it's going to rain again tomorrow. So that's going to be brutal. Yes. Back out in the yard. And hopefully we'll almost be done. And then he was paying the bills already. I'm like, the first is tomorrow. I'm like, or soon. Yep, about an hour and a half. And I said, oh man, is that time of month already? Yeah, it's brutal. But anyway, these colors are nice. Yeah, so these are muted. They're a little more muted than what like a lot of people wear nowadays. So, and that's kind of why I think I like them. It's a little bit muted. But let's see. Oh, there's Sonia. Hello. And then, oh, his diddle talents made him famous. Like, yes, he was busy. Kal-El. And let's see, have you been planting? Yeah, we are really bad this year. We were supposed to plant this corn. I don't know. I don't think it's going to take. Last year it did really well, but until we put our fence up, I don't want to plant the corn because we have deer. And last year the corn got about 2 or 3 feet tall, and the stupid deer ate it. And then it's like the deer took a bite out of it. It didn't eat the corn. It just left. So it's like a broken stalk, and you just want to strangle the little dude for doing that because it's like destruction. I don't even think it wanted to eat the plant. You know what I mean? It just messed with the plant. So that's why I'm concerned about getting the corn. But it's going to take it takes. I think they say 88 days for the corn to grow. So that's quite a long time. So I think it'll probably be freezing by the time this thing gets mature if it makes it past the deer situation. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. Yep. See, it's 12:33 p.m. on Sunday. Yes, the 1st of June for me. Yeah, that's right. That 13, 14 hours. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's more than that. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. Good to see you, Sonia. And Renee said it was hot. 90 degrees at one point. Still 82 at 7:30. That's crazy. Yay. Let's see. And Lisa, yeah, Lisa, I already read Lisa's. And then, what are you knitting? So this is my scarf, Donzel, and Kal-El saying, "Them deer don't make a happy plate." If you know what it is, right? They're well. See, I'm tempted. I tell you what, I don't know. See, I'm not a hunter, but they make me so mad. I almost want to, get them. But anyway, this is what the scarf looks like. This is Doctor Who. Let me see if it's in the shot. But anyway, this is Doctor Who, and it's the TV show. And it's all these different colors. So if you see that, which is pretty cool. And sorry about the shaky hands here. Let me go this way. Whoops. I had it right in the shot and then I missed it. There we go. Oh, come on, Kelly. I am terrible at this. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Yeah, everything's backwards. There we go. But anyway, that's the scarf there. Yep. So that's pretty cool. But I never watched Doctor Who before. But my daughter really likes it. Yeah. And so I figure she'll like that. And she likes the TARDIS. And that would be something cool to make. The TARDIS, which is the little phone booth. And I have seen people make that with amigurumi. But it's got like a lot of colorations in it. Oh, so Donzel watches Doctor Who. That's cool. And yeah, Renee said, Deer's just doing deer things. And then Kal-El says, Deer can be staring at me like I owe him child support. And his homie's always not far behind being nosy. Oh, there's Steph. Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Oh, it's 4:40. 4 in the morning. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, now. Good to see you, Steph. How's everything going over there? And did you get some sleep? Although it's a little early. You shouldn't be up. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know. So, dear, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But I told my husband we got to get that fence. And then I saw 2 bunnies yesterday, which you heard me talking about. And they were big. And they were, of course, circling the garden. So I'm just like, these little pain in the necks. Trying to eat my plants even before they grow because they're small right now. Because the weather has not been, it's been warm and cold at the same time here. So, and then the sun has been kind of off and on. So I don't know what to do. It's brutal. We really have had some weird weather. So the only thing that's growing really well right now, I think, are the tomatoes. And, only because we've been getting so much rain. But I'm afraid, I'm just hoping that they stay healthy without, sometimes too much water's bad. So far, and I'm keeping, all the bugs away. So, fingers crossed. Yep. Fingers crossed. Let's see. No veggies for you. It doesn't sound like it. Miguel was exhausted. That was me yesterday. Oh, Lisa doesn't like Doctor Who. Oh, Kal-El said, oh, you had a typo. Let's see. Oh, I like the Mighty Boosh. Maybe I'll make an old Greg. Yeah. Oh, I got you, dear. Yeah, typo. No problem. But yeah, and yeah, we are actually, Cal. I think we're both in PA. If we are, this rain has been some bull. Yes. So we got to get you to the flea market so you can get these movies because Cal's really into movies. We are seeing people with like mountains of movies. And now they're selling movies for 50 cents, like DVDs and Blu-rays. I'm just like, they are so cheap now. It's cheaper than Walmart, Wally World, Yes. And they just have mountains of movies. If you like, if you're really into collecting them. See, I only watch a movie maybe a couple of times and then I'm good. But maybe you can suggest a good, what's a good comedy? I'm going to ask Cal. He's the movie guy. What's a good comedy we should watch that might be old? Because he was talking about that the other day on, I think it was Instagram. He's on Instagram mostly. But they were recommending movies. And I can't remember, but there a couple of them I said, I don't think I had seen any of them. Let's see. Yeah, right. That's the magic word. Sign me up. Yeah, there's a lot of movies. Yep. And no one wants to. It's right. And Renee saying no one wants to store stuff anymore. Yeah, and they're in the market. Like right now, there's a flood. Yep. And then Miguel said, Lisa, I keep seeing a lady's video that reminds me of you. I need to remember who she is, lol. And then she said, oh, Miguel, thank you. You're so sweet. Yes. Friday movie or top-notch comedies. Oh, the Friday movies. Yes, I've seen those. The one movie I got really stuck on was the Rush Hour movies. I don't know why I kept watching those movies, but those I did see a couple of times. And then we saw Haunted Mansion, like a couple, like kids like that one, like so many times. But my new favorite are those Barbie movies, which I know sounds really crazy. But those old movies on VHS were hilarious. Some of them were DVD, but I think they were on VH. Most of them were no, they were on DVD. Most of them. But those were really hilarious, and they were all different, like not nursery rhymes, like the Princess and the Pea. What are those called? Not nursery rhymes. You know, the little kid stories. So they had, and they were all Barbie, and I love those movies. They were hilarious. To be like, you know, budget, kind of low budget movies, but my daughters thought they were funny. Princess and the Pea. Let's see, there were some other ones. I just noticed I knit just like you. Oh, that's what Carrie said. Oh, cool. Oh, Rush Hour with Jackie Chan. That is correct. And I love watching Halloween movies with Michael Myers. Ooh, yeah. See, I'm an English. This is an English knitter because I always lose my. If I do continental knitting, I lose it. So I do the other one. Yep. I always lose a stitch, but you know I've been so distracted. I will say the last few days with all the weather and stuff, and then trying to organize my life. I've been sort of doing that a little bit, and so I was really pooped last night. Like I was surprised. I'm surprised I'm still awake, but I did sleep really well. I slept great. I really did. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. So I like the colors. I think the next one is purple. Let me just double check here. I think it's purple. Purple. Let's see. Next one is, yes. Oops. Gray, mustard, rust, 8 purple. Yeah, I'm supposed to do 22. I'm going to do like half of that. Because I think right now, you're supposed to use DK yarn. And the DK yarn we have in the States is not that good. These colors, so I stuck with these colors, and some of this is Hobby Lobby. Like this one here is Hobby Lobby, the orange. And I think this one here is Big Twist, the camel. And the brown is, I forget what color this was. This might be Big Twist. Yeah, so this is Big Twist, that's Big Twist. This is Hobby Lobby. This one's unknown. And this one's Hobby Lobby, the purple. Yep. Nice colors, though. I do enjoy the colors. Let's see. Kelly, do you sell your finished products? I should, but I'm really bad. I just have not been doing that lately. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know why. I just have not been in the mood to do that. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. Got a two things. Let's see. How do you stop your ends from curly when you're done? So what I do is I just hit it with an iron. You know, put a towel over it and go psh, psh, psh. But you're supposed to and that's the only way that it works for me. But it's okay, and then it comes out pretty well. And I might actually start blocking it now. You know, but I haven't. Usually, what I like to do is wash it. When you wash it, it does sort of snap into place. But it's okay. Like I'm not really that concerned about it. You know what I mean? So much. Whoops! Just hit the thing there. Yeah, I try not to make a big deal about it. But yeah, if you just hit it with put a towel over it, iron it. You could steam it and just go spray some steam on it. Put a little pressure on it, but don't like melt it. You know what I mean? And that'll come right out. Yeah, which is nice. Yep. But yep. Yep, just block the ends. Yep, that's what Lisa said. Yep. And then, let's see, nice colors. Thank you. Oh, here we go. These are Cal's fairy tales. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah. Halloween is awesome, Lisa. He's saying. And then Cal, they sure are awesome. And Scary Movie 2 is a fun comedy. That movie makes me laugh. Excuse me. Excuse me. A little cough there. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Scary Movie 2 is funny. And let's see. Please hit the thumbs. Thank you. Yep. So anyway, Scary Movie. I have seen that a few times. So I really need to stop watching. That's another movie I think I've seen. And I've also seen White Chicks like a few times. And that movie's crazy. But I've been watching like I really wanted to get I have some of the DVDs of In Living Color and those are funny. Some of the sketches that they did on there. And I've been seeing them come around on Instagram. So it's like Jim Carrey, some of the stuff he did was really amazing. I think he's kind of weird now, but at the time he was pretty funny. So I've been doing comedies, but that's good. So Scary Movie 2, and I've seen that one. And we have that one too already. Let's see. What else? I don't think anything else. Yeah. With the Michael Myers, we have those. Excuse me, and we have uh but my husband likes the martial arts stuff, so he's got like old Bruce Lee stuff. And, but we like all the Jackie Chan movies, yeah. And he has all of them. I mean, he has all the Jackie Chan movies. Yeah. Forget what the Drunken Master. I cannot remember. He has them all, but I've seen them, most of them. Yeah. But we like martial arts. Oh, you watch White Chicks? Donzel said. My dad got in Living Color DVDs. Oh, that's cool. And oh, Liz likes the Scary Movie. You know what's weird about that Scary Movie? I just realized like that was really dark. There was some dark stuff in there. Yeah, Scary Movie 2. Yeah. But yeah, that well anyway, it's kind of inappropriate. But that relationship that that woman had with the ghost was a little bit weird. That was weird. Scary Movie 2, and then what else happened in that? There was some weird stuff in that movie. And see, Lisa said Friday the 13th was one I watched as well. Wow, you like slashers, huh? Mm, yes, but the Barbie ones are really good. I mean, to be a kids movie, they're actually fairly well produced, and there's a lot of good music in there. I don't know who does their music. It's kind of amazing. And we've seen like all the Disney movies. That's the thing. I've seen them all multiple times, so I almost don't want to see them anymore. But Snow White and Cinderella and all those. Fantasia. And I actually bought the Herbie the Love Bug movies. So I have those on DVD. Because I like Volkswagens. But those were kind of dark too. I don't know if you ever watched those movies, the old ones. They were pretty dark. Yep. Fred McMurray and the other one, I forget. The lady, it was that Michelle, what's her name? Michelle Lee. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, Liz likes horror movies all year long. Oh, have you watched SNL before? Yes, I have. Donzel. So SNL's funny. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people I know don't like it. But there's a really interesting documentary about SNL, and I didn't know this. I sort of watched it off and on, for many years. And they literally write the show. So Saturday night they do the show twice. And then I think Monday morning they have off Sunday. And then Monday morning they literally write the show for the next week. And it takes all these steps to put the show together. It's really hard. And the fact that they do it is kind of amazing. But people always, talk a lot of smack about what they do, but it's really hard. I didn't realize it was as hard as it was. And, but anyway, if you check out the documentary, they had an old one, but they just put out a new one that was recently, it was like a 50th anniversary. Don't watch that one. But there was one, it was called something like well, it was called Live from New York. It was called Live from New York, and it was good, and it showed all the behind the scenes and the stuff that they actually did to write the show. So they're pretty clever. I think they're clever, but a lot of people don't like them. Yeah, I guess because of the political stuff they do. But I think they're funny. Yeah, they're pretty funny. So let's see. Oh no, yeah. See, and that's the thing, Renee. I understand. Yeah, she said I'm not loving SNL like a lot of comedy stuff because it's all political and you're sick of it. Yeah. Although I have to say that guy who does Donald Trump. See, the thing that I love about SNL is the hair, the wigs that they do. They have one lady who does the hair on there. She's been doing it, I think, since the beginning of the show or for most of the show. And she is a genius with the hair. I mean, the hair is amazing. I would love for her to make me a wig. That's how good she is. Like if I ever meet that, if anybody knows that lady, I'll tell you what, I would pay her $500 to make me a wig. I would love to have a nice wig. I don't wear wigs, but I'll tell you, she's so good. And and she does male hair. Like they do male hair. I'm like, that looks pretty accurate. They do really good job doing the hair. I don't know how they do it. It's amazing. Yes. And then, oh, okay, yes. And Nightbot is thanking everybody who supports the IBringit Everyday channel. We really appreciate you coming in. And to all the members, we appreciate you so much. Like I said, without the subscribers and the members, I am nobody, at this point. So it's pretty cool, to have everybody come in and hang out for a little bit. And, yeah, this is cool. Now let me see, how many rows? Okay, okay. But yeah, check it out. So check it out. I think it's really good. It's a good documentary. And I like documentaries now. I watched a good one. There's one about Stax music, and it was from like the 70s. It was really good, and they had Gladys Knight and the Pips and all these other people, and I can't even remember who was on Stax. I think wasn't Isaac Hayes. He was Stax, but there's a really good documentary of Stax, and then there's another documentary that what's his name from the Roots, Questlove did, and I cannot remember the title of it, but he won some kind of award from it last year. That was a pretty decent documentary, and it was Summer of Soul, and I forget what that was about. But anyway, it was interesting. That was an interesting one, too. Yep. All right, well, good night, Lisa. Thanks for stopping by. Need to get some lunch, yes. Okay. Tell Eden I said hey. And tell her don't give up. I saw her video. Tell her not to give up. And Jill Fountain's here, new to knitting and enjoying watching you. Is this a pearl row? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, this is a pearl row. And I've been doing this for a while, so I sort of almost do it in my sleep. Not quite, but almost. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, you will tell her. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, I saw that virtual camp. Now, what's the story with that, Renee? It came by in one of my feeds, and I lost it. I don't know if it was Instagram or Facebook, but I saw something about a knitting camp. I wouldn't mind doing that because I know I want to sort of upgrade, a little bit too. Oh, but I also told you about that other channel. Have you checked out that channel? It's called J's Knit and Pearl Jam. Capital J apostrophe S. Knit and Pearl Jam. She does a lot of wearables, knit and crochet. And she tells you how to estimate the size and calculate. I shouldn't say estimate. It's more like calculate the size. Yeah, she's really good. So I have to go back to her channel. She had out a, she's doing some kind of a sweater right now. That's, and usually what happens is her subscribers send her pictures when they're done. And they follow her. And she does it over a period of weeks. And Usually at the end, she does like a slideshow, and it's pretty good. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's that one to Scotland. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. It's so expensive. Yes. Yeah, Scotland's far though, right, Renee? And Lisa's saying goodbye. We'll see you. Oh, and then Donzel's enjoying my laughter. Oh, thank you. And Jill said I'm making it look easy. Oh, yeah. Like I said, this is many years of, and I've been really knitting and crocheting for since about 2014, pretty regularly. And I joined a bunch of Facebook groups and for both knit and crochet. Like I was real active for a long time, and then one day I said, "Ugh, I'm doing too much." So I sort of just backed away for a little bit and just sort of was watching people and watching tutorials, not necessarily on knitting, but just a little bit of all the yarn stuff. And then I got sort of sidetracked doing that for a while. But then I started knitting pretty in earnest, I guess maybe a year ago. And yeah, so. But I think it's really relaxing for me. And that's what I think I needed because I was really punchy yesterday. I think if you saw me, I was a little punchy. So I feel a little more calm today. Yes. Yes, yes. Let me see how we're doing here. And, yep, please hit the thumbs. Thanks. Oh, wow. Okay. So, oh, the olive knits. Okay. So that's the retreat. Thank you, Renee. And then there are retreats in Normandy, France, Ireland, Iceland, the UK, all over. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, one day, I don't know. So, oh, I'll have to show you. Was that you who somebody sent me a knitting? Might have been my husband. I'll have to send you the link and behind the scenes, Renee and Liz. There was a knitting, like a little knitting group that was meeting in one of the cathedrals in the UK. And there must have been 500 people in there knitting. And I just went, wow. And they looked like they were having a blast. And I want to say it must have been Facebook because my husband's the Facebook guy. He's always on Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, how many rows? Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to start the purple. So I'll show you this purple I got now. Yeah. I'm sort of cutting this in half because this had, so this is the other purple here. It's, oops. I love this yarn, pretty dark purple. But you just keep rotating these colors. And it's all just a little recipe. Now, on the real scarf, the woman did garter stitch, so you knit every row. And which is pretty cool. But I decided to do stockinette instead. Because I just said, ugh, all that garter. But this yarn is pretty soft, I have to say. For I think this is one of the nicer acrylics. Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of digging Hobby Lobby. I didn't used to. Well, see, I'm pretty far from Hobby Lobby, so for me, Hobby Lobby's kind of a sad. It's just so far, and that's what I was telling. I don't know if I was talking to somebody. I think I was talking to Jane today. She said, "Oh, you should go to Hobby Lobby," and I go, "It's 45 minutes." So I really have to want to go to Hobby Lobby. You know what I mean? For me, it's like I have to always have a plan when I go there. So if I don't, I can't just go to Hobby Lobby. It's like a serious plan, and it's 45 minutes of highway, which is terrible. It's way too far. I wish it was closer. Yeah. But I did like this purple. So I like this purple, and then this is called burnt pumpkin. And this is just regular. They just call this purple, but I swear this color reminds me of, I don't know what color this reminds me, but I do like this purple. It's really pretty. So, it's my new favorite. But, yep. Pull some more. Let's see. Let's see, what did Suzanne say? Oh, okay. The group knitting. Oh, love your shirt. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Suzanne said, I don't understand the group knitting. Um, I like to concentrate on my work and chattering women distract me. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it now. And then you could do a rib stitch and it may look pretty cool too. Oh, that's cool. Yes, and then, oh, Renee said, I agree, Suzanne. Depends on what I'm doing. And then Liz said, yes, me too, Suzanne. Really? Oh, man. And then Misty, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. So I got used to, I have a chattering group. But let me tell you, though, what we found is we do make mistakes in a chattering group. So that's the positive is you hang out and you get to meet people who like to do what you do. And then the negative part is you do drop stitches and stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of what you do. You do the best you can. But it's, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And, we've really built some really cool relationships, the people in my group. We're usually like, hey, you didn't come to group last week. And then, not that we're taking attendance, but, I guess they miss you, after a while. So, but we do meet every week. And we don't always get the same people. But it's just nice to have people that do stuff that you do. And in person, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm a social person, so I'm good. Yep. Let's see. Renee said, I like both things. I enjoy all the friends I've made here, too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, and Misty's making a sweater. Wow, knitting a sweater. Very nice. Now, what kind of sweater? And if you don't mind me asking. And let's see. And then Renee said, I like both things. That's right. And then I'm teaching Anna every Monday. Oh, that's cool. So she still loves it. That's good. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But I've been looking at those. I still want to make an Icelandic sweater, and but that's going to take forever, and that's the only reason why I'm slightly hesitating about it. But I do have the correct. I have the wool for it and everything, and I bought it probably 3 years ago now, because we had a yarn shop go out of business that was nearby, and the lady sold me some nice soft, Icelandic wool, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to make one of those." And I think I even bought the pattern, but you know what's weird? I think I put the pattern in the little box. So I bought a little container, stuffed all the wool in, all the colors, put the pattern in, and then shoved it in my closet, and then I never made it. So I got to get on that. Yep. But I want to do that. Oh yeah, Renee said it took me a long time to do stranded knitting. Yep. And what, Liz? Oh yeah, yeah. When I do lives, I mess up my project. Yeah, see that happens. Yep. And then that's what Suzanne said. I hear you, Liz. And then Misty said, "Yeah, Winter League pullover by Two of Wands." Ooh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Nice. Yeah, I have some really nice. I do enjoy sweaters. Now it's been this winter was pretty warm, and I really didn't wear sweaters much. This year. So it's strange. This is the first year I think of my life that I wore a sweater, maybe twice. And it was a little thin one too. It was one of those little thin Target sweaters that you buy in there. And I said, it's a nice looking sweater, but I swear to you, I just don't don't have like we didn't wear sweaters. And my husband was like, it's too hot. He was right. We were really warm. Not sure what was going on, why it was so warm. But yeah. Let me see here. I gotta cut this. Gotta cut this. It's funny, all the scissors. It's like you say, I have so many scissors. Oh, here we go. I do have a scissor. Oh, it's cool. Here we go. Let's cut this one here. Yeah, get this orange out of here. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Keep going with the purple. Yep, yep, yep. Nice. This is really cool. I like it. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We've got. Oh, you mean color work? Yep. And then, oh, Renee says, Suzanne, it's like top-down sweaters that create patterns around the yoke. Yeah, Nordic. Yep. Yep. And I love all those. And I've made one of them. And that's the whole thing. Like, you make one and then you go, I never want to do that again. Because it's time consuming. I really had to, knock myself out to get it done. Like, I really had to work it. But it was nice. I really enjoyed it. Like, I love all the colors. And I don't know if you guys, like, if you do the mosaic, well, the mosaic crocheting. I guess you could mosaic in knitting too, but mostly the crocheters do that. I've been looking at that too, kind of thinking, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to make something out of that. But those patterns are really pretty, some of them. And especially those Icelandic patterns are cool. I like them. Let's see. Oh, that's right. That's Liz's jam. She likes mosaic. And then, oh, yes. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, the floats. That's right. Renee said, yeah, the floats take some practice. And then Liz loves knitting socks. Yeah, she's pretty good. And then Suzanne said she hates the floats. Nice. Okay. And Renee said she thinks it's something else when you hear color work. Yeah. Oh, Jill said, oh, doing my first mosaic crochet along. Now I love it. Yeah. People get hooked. Like a couple of years ago, I don't know if you were around, but there was a crew of about 15 people that were doing mosaic. Oh my gosh. It was like, what mosaic are you working on? I'm working on this one. And I was like, whoo. I did it. I did about 8 rows of it. And I was like, okay, I think I'm good. And I have like a half completed mosaic. It was only about 20 rows. And I got halfway done. And I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't do it anymore after that. But you know that Tina, what is the name of her channel? She has a mosaic along right now that's gorgeous. It's called the Havana. She did it a few years ago, and that's like my favorite one. This thing, Havana, and it was a big pattern she sold. I forget how much that pattern I think was like $20. It's pretty expensive, but it was beautiful when it came out. And she was just saying for people just to use scrap yarn. And I thought, like, that's a really good idea because we all have scrap yarn laying around. Just for me, the hardest part is how to lay it out to make it look pretty. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let's see. Oh, Angela Precious World is here. And then, oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Liz is very talented. Yes, she makes mosaic patterns. That's correct. Oh, and you're a designer and have mosaic. Oh, nice. And then doing my first mosaic. That's nice. And then, oh, Renee said, I've only made baby sweaters. Yeah, those are cute. Oh, that's cool. So you're a designer. That's nice. I have not tried to design anything. Let's see. So Angela's here. Welcome. Okay. And then Suzanne. Okay, hold on. Jill said, Anya from Ophelia Talks Crochet has one going on now too. Okay. I have to go check her out again. Yeah, I haven't been over there in a little bit, so I'll have to check it out and see what she's up to. Because I do like to see what people are making, especially when they're doing these crochet alongs. It's pretty cool. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's pretty cool. Yep. Nice. And let's see. Oh, Suzanne dislikes long projects. Yeah, it's kind of hard because you lose that instant gratification. I need to finish a project in a week or so, or else I switch to something faster. Yeah, that's true. Okay. And everyone's saying hi. And Renee sound LOL Liz. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how. Oh, Renee. Yeah, she likes to make hard things. Let's see. I don't know how to not make hard things. Yep, that's true. Oh, okay, Suzanne. That's right. My knitting machine helps use up my excessive amount of yarn. And oh, Misty. Okay, so blessed to find your live. Yes, thanks for coming in, and yeah, come back. I hate to use the S word, but please subscribe and come back. Yeah, I like to do. I like to hang out. You know what I mean, and I like to sort of show my passion for yarn. Like I do enjoy the yarn, all the yarn stuff. You know, I don't weave, but uh, but I do knit and crochet, and do a little bit of needle felting, but that's about it. But I always like to try like at least one or two times. I'll try something. Okay, Dan, the breaking news man, welcome in. And yes, and Suzanne, yeah, welcome, Misty. Please subscribe and like. All right now, thanks for the hype. Yes, and those are great colors. Thanks, Dan. And mosaic is easy to learn. That's what Liz is saying, and she's saying hi to Dan. And oh, thanks, Misty. She subscribed and thumbed up. And Dan saying hi and waving. Nice. And this is Doctor Who. Yes, Doctor Who scarf, Dan. And please hit the like and thumb. Thank you. Yes, this is good. And how long have I been? Oh, I've been here an hour. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to finish this row. And, thank everybody for coming in. It's pretty cool. It's very exciting. And I'm awake, which for me is very exciting.